The municipality has been spared from blackouts since the April floods, but some areas are still grappling with power cuts, sometimes for weeks on end. Residents have shared how this has impacted their lives. eThekwini reports.
Following the devastating floods in KwaZulu-Natal, the eThekwini municipality has been exempt from load shedding. That's because the bulk of the infrastructure was damaged, including power stations. Most residents have shared how this has been a welcomed change, as not having load shedding has impacted their lives positively.
As I say, since the floods have come, luckily enough I haven't had load shedding. But in saying that, I still get apprehensive every time I get the app on my phone pinging saying load shedding stage 4, stage 2, and then I wait in anticipation to say, okay, well, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? And it hasn't happened, luckily. So it has made it easier. But yeah, that sense of security, I don't know how long that's going to last.
They did tell us that KZN is exempted, but we're still getting load shedding, which is totally wrong.
If they say that we have load shedding, they need to keep to the schedule, because you can plan around what you know, but sometimes it just doesn't come on.
While some areas are exempt, others unfortunately have had to deal with continued power cuts for weeks on end, even taking to the streets to highlight their frustrations. One of those areas is KwaNdengezi, and we spoke to a local businessman about how not having electricity has affected his business.
Abosomabhizinisi abaningi nje la elokishini izinto abazenza ngogesi nathi ke silimala kanjalo ngoba ama-fries sigcina sesingadayisi konke nje lokunye ngagesi. Into esikwazi ukuyenza siyenze inyama kuphela yona esiyenza ngomlilo. Laba abanye abadependela kuona ugesi bayavala.
Other businesses in Durban say they have seen a big difference since being exempt.
We have full steam ahead in terms of our productivity. Customers don't have to call in to ask whether we got electricity or not, and it's a little bit of recovery.
The municipality says currently majority of the infrastructure that was damaged has been repaired, and says they are in talks with Eskom about the city's current situation.
We can confirm that currently we are exempted from load shedding. However, there are ongoing talks with Eskom. We had a meeting yesterday. We'll be having another one next week. We'll then inform the public with regard to the outcomes of these meetings. We are also happy with the strides that we have made so far in restoring electricity infrastructure in eThekwini following the floods that we have experienced recently. We are also very concerned about incidents of cable theft in certain areas that result to power outages in those areas. We're therefore appealing to the members of the public to work with us and other law enforcement agencies to ensure that we put a permanent stop to this unlawful conduct.
Maisela has also urged those residents who have electricity to continue using it sparingly as the country grapples with stage 4 load shedding. eThekwini, Durban.